Good morning. This is Mike Johnson with the National Weather Service in San Angelo, Texas, and this is the morning weather briefing for Thursday, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Well, we're going to start out the day with a lot of fog across west central Texas. In fact, we have a dense fog advisory in effect through 10 a.m., and this includes the Big Country, Concho Valley, and much of the Northwest Hill Country. Basically from Mason to San Angelo to Sterling City and points north. What we expect are visibilities of 1/4 mile or less in pretty widespread areas, and this is going to result in some hazardous travel conditions. So slow down and allow a little bit of extra time on your way to work this morning. The other concern is the fact that temperatures are generally between 30 and 35 degrees across this area. So this may allow for a very thin deposit of ice to develop on some exposed surfaces, such as, say, car windows, bridges and overpasses, some vegetation outside your homes. But we don't anticipate travel problems to be very widespread. So right now, the big problem is just going to be the visibilities. These visibilities should improve by mid to late morning through 10 a.m. is when the advisory runs. But we think by noon, visibility should be much greater. But we're going to continue to see those overcast skies throughout the day. And with temperatures remaining in the 40s across most of the area, northeast winds around 10 miles per hour, it's going to feel a little on the cool side. So be sure and take a jacket if you're going to be out today. The good news is with these cloudy skies, we don't anticipate any rain throughout the daytime hours. However, as we move into tonight, if you have any New Year's Eve plans, you may want to take notice of this, but we do have a chance for some light rain and possibly even some wintry precipitation across the area. We may see sleet mix in with some light rain and drizzle, mainly across the Big Country, northern Concho Valley. But we really don't anticipate much in the way of any accumulations of anything. So travel problems should be at a minimum. But just be aware that this potential is out there tonight. And again, that's going to be mainly after midnight as we move into the early part of Friday. And looking at Friday, we're going to see cool and damp conditions continue. Those afternoon highs will probably be in the neighborhood of 40 degrees, and we'll continue to see the chance for some light rain, possibly mixing with sleet throughout the day, mainly across the Concho Valley and the heartland. I'll say north of a San Angelo to Brady line. For you folks up in the Big Country along and north of Interstate 20, it's going to be generally dry tomorrow, although we could see some sprinkles during the morning hours. But looks like the better rain chances are going to be to your south. Again, no accumulations of any wintry precipitation are expected, but it's going to be a little on the cool side. These rain chances will continue through Saturday along the Interstate 10 corridor before conditions start to dry out. It looks pretty good for Sunday and Monday moving forward, with temperatures rebounding back into the 50s.